and welcome back to another episode of Unique Weapons and Armor of the Wasteland. I'm your host, Outlaw0420, Priest of Azora, and in this series we go after the unique named weapons and armor in the Fallout series, including Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout 76. Today's unique weapon is Eddie's Piece, which you get by completing Nick Valentine's personal quest, a long time coming. We're going to be going through that. I'll be showing you what you have to do and where you have to go to get some of his holotapes, and then we'll go confront Eddie. Nick gives you the Eddie Winter's case notes and Eddie Winter holotape number 1. So that's how you get those. Number 9 I already picked up, but I will show you where to get it. So we're going to head off to where we need to go. To unlock the quest, you have to get Nick Valentine's affinity with you, at least past 50. You'll have 2 times that he'll talk to you. On the second time, after you finish the conversation, he'll ask you if you'll help him out with this case. Once you decide to help him out, you'll get the first Eddie Winter holotape, and you'll have to go and collect the others. There's 10 altogether. The first of these is at the BADTFL regional office. We have come here in different videos, but it's south of Poseidon Energy Turbine number 18F and the Irish Pride Industries shipyard, and west of Bunker Hill, east of Waltz Consumer Electronics. There are raiders here. I'm going to run through them real quick, and we'll meet when we pick up the holotape. File cabinet is next to this cap stash is what you're looking for, and here we go.
Message to Alexander Strelnikov. My esteemed Mr. Strelnikov.
Heads up.
I know someone of your profession values discretion above all else. But I have to honestly say, screw that.
Alright, that's it for that one, and we're heading for the next one. Alright, and the next location is the maintenance center, the police department right here. So the maintenance center is located right next to Medford Memorial Hospital and Slocum Joe's HQ, just south of Vault 75. We do come to the Medford Medical Hospital as part of the Massachusetts Surgical Journal videos. So if you want to look at that to where a more detailed area is, this is where it's at. So we're going to head straight up, and right here on this desk.
Message to Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. Beach, sub shop, car yard, doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground. So, long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, we're heading off for our next one. Alright, and our next location is the Quincy Police Station, which is located in the southern east area of the map, right next to the Quincy Ruins and Poseidon Energy. We did a unique weapons and armor video about Tesla's arm, or Tess's arm. Here, you can watch that and see how we get here. But we'll just head in. And right here, in this last locker.
Arms over
Message
here.
to Robert Cooper. Bobby, we discussed this. You hooking up with your stepsister is your own friggin' business. But you talk in your sleep. Look, maybe you babble about baseball or sing show tunes. Or could be you chat about those 3 bodies Colin O'Malley dumped in the sand trap of Arlington Greens.
Alright, and now we're heading for our next one. Alright, our next location is the Natick Police Department. It's on the first floor in a locker in the sunken part of the building. The Naked Police Department is located right next to the Naked Banks, south of the Poseidon Reservoir and the Mass Pike Interchange, and north of the abandoned shack. You go a little bit south from this location and you're going to hit into the glowing sea.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Dinner tonight. Me, you, and Arthur Black. Reservations are for 7 at the Cornerstone Grill. Don't worry, I'll make sure Arthur's on his best behavior. No stabbing the waiter for a fucked up drink order, like what happened in Charlestown. Even though the prick deserved it. Love you. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, and we're heading off to our next one. Alright, and our next location is the Naftent Sheriff Department, which is located on the east side of the map, right next to Naftent Wharf, north of Libertalia, west of the Naftent Chapel, and the Naftent Oceanology Society. And right here on this filing cabinet, number 5.
Message to Sal Bosconi. You and I clearly need to talk. About Danvers, about the Montrano mess, about everything. I think we'd both agree that our attempts to improve North-South relations have been a complete failure. Look, I take full responsibility for the behavior of my guys. I expect you to do the same for that moron Montrano. But what happened in Danvers? I hardly know what to say. Your people turned that theater into a slaughterhouse. Those people are dead on your orders, not mine, and for no conceivable reason I can see. So let's meet. Just the two of us. Talk it all out. You name the time and place. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, let's head for our next one. Alright, and our next location is the East Boston Police Station. The building's pretty much destroyed, but is located east of the East Boston Preparatory School, north of the Boston Airport, and west of Wealthy Savings and Loan, where you found the USS Constitution and our episode on the Broadsider. Alright, let's get this done.
Message to Charlotte Wen. My dear Miss Wen, I hope you're well. After our little joint venture this past May, you should be. If memory serves correctly, that pallet of buff-out earned you a small fortune, and Woolley 8 years in a state correctional facility. So I got to thinking, why not do it again? We both love the same things. Money and destroying people who get in our way. Together we'll outmaneuver them all. Boston will be ours for the taking. Let them play checkers. We'll play chess. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, we're heading for our next location. Alright, and our next location is the South Boston Police Department, which is located in between the Gurrit Brewery and Andrew Station, south of the Four-Leaf Clover Fishing Plant, and north of University Point. We'll just have to enter in here. And it is located on the second floor on the top desk in the corner. There are going to be enemies in here, so keep an eye out for that.
and see. Does look clear.
And there you have it.
Message to Buster Conley. Nice piece you did on the monorail construction project. Heaven's Highway, Devil's Doing. Huh, cute. But I think you give organized crime too much credit. The various Boston families coming together to fund a public works project? Huh, please. Clearly you never sat down to dinner with these guys. They can barely agree on an appetizer. And ain't nobody jumping to pick up the check. The bosses had their hands in the honeypot, sure. But nowhere near the level you were suggesting. You did get one thing right, though. Safety Inspector Alice Lansky was killed. They'll never find her. 'Cause there's nothing left. After he bashed her brains in with one of those giant wrenches, Vinny the Cracker's Venucci dissolved her body in a barrel of hydrochloric acid. So write your follow-up. Then feel free to tell the cops the murder weapon is hanging on the wall in Venucci's garage. On 4 Charter Street. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, let's head for the next one. And located on the chair inside this cell.
Message to Rodrigo Palomar. Okay, my friend. I thought about it, and I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve. $0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe, and yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, and the last place that we need to head is the Coast Guard Pier, which is located east of the WRVR broadcasting station, north of Idgrit Tors Marina, and east of the Wasteland Estate, southeast. And as you saw before we teleported from our last area, I can already talk to Nick because I've collected this holotape when I came here for the Astonishingly Awesome Tales perk magazine that's located in the bottom floor or the first floor, because for whatever reason this is the second floor. But you'll come straight back over here, and on this safe will be the holotape. So let's just listen to that real quick.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Time to start thinking about a vacation. How does 6 weeks in Ireland sound to you? Dublin, Galway Bay, Waterford, maybe a week in that little bed and breakfast in Kilkenny. And don't worry, we don't have to take my cousin Stephen with us. Let him get out of the country on his own. I told him to threaten that cop, not blast him in the face with a shotgun. He can rot in that abandoned fishery down in Union Wharf for all I care. Love you. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, once we've collected all the holotapes, we'll talk to Nick.
So, you got something for me? Maybe a pocket full of tapes belonging to an old ghoul?
Finally got them all. Here.
No fooling. Wow. That's some real solid detective work. They're older than dirt, but they've got Eddie's paw prints all over them. These are the real deal. And they've still got the code pieces in them. Let me run them through the old processor. Got it. 19537284006. That old thug's holed up in Andrews Station. Now, let's go bring down Eddie Winter.
Alright, we're gonna travel there and meet Nick at Andrews Station. There are gonna be raiders here, so be ready for a fight. Alright, once you get to Andrew's station, run down into these double doors, and we'll continue the rest of the
Let's
quest.
not
We'll
keep
fast
Eddie
forward through
waiting.
most of it.
One 953728406.
The fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Eddie, it's me, your old pal. Seamus McFuck yourself.
All this time, and the first person to walk through my door is a wise ass. Why couldn't you have been a sexy blonde? Just how the fuck did you get... No. No way. Not after all this time. Don't tell me you actually cracked my code. In the holotapes? Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold, jewels, the secrets of the universe. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code? It was a joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb those feds were. Turns out, pretty dumb. So take your asses someplace else.
I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
The name's Valentine. Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The cop? Is that who you're supposed to be? Sorry, pal, but you ain't Nick Valentine. You're just some kind of, machine.
You killed my fiancée, Jennifer Lands. There's some crimes even you can't get away with, Winter.
Your fiancée? You mean Valentine's fiancée? Pretty girl. A shame what happened to her. But hey, you? Or, you know, the real Valentine? He should have backed off when he had the chance. But what gives, Robot Man? Why do you even care? Some girl gets whacked 200 years ago, and you come into my home, acting like a hard guy? Christ, look at you. You're not even alive.
Then I guess I'm in good company.
You ain't taking me down!
Hey. Hey. Wait there.
Yeah.
Over here.
We're done here. There's one more thing I've got to do. I wouldn't mind the company if you wanted to tag along.
Alright, and if you get the chance, let Nick kill him, and you get a lot more affection with him. And on Eddie's body, or this should have been on Eddie's body. Here we go.
Nice.
This is the way that the gun looks if you have the mod Unique. Equipped to it, Eddie's piece. With a party member, you take less damage, but you do less damage. And the legendary effect it has, if you don't have any mods equipped, is the crippling effect. It does 50% more limb damage. Alright, let's finish this off with Nick.
This is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. I just need some time to process all this. You mind if we get out of here? Yeah, that is if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
Of course, Nick. Let's go. You're the best robot.
Of course. Let's do it.
Well, glad to hear it. Come on, let's get out of here. And hey, thanks.
Alright, ladies and gents, if you enjoyed finding unique weapons and armor in the wasteland, and these dulcet tones, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and do whatever else the YouTube gods demand of you. I do stream on YouTube here, so follow the channel to stay up to date with that, or you can follow me on Twitter at Outlaw0420 to stay up to date whenever I go live for streams or post new videos. And as always, remember, someone out there appreciates you because I appreciate you. May Azora's glow guide you ever warmly. Bye.